The origin of the Earth dates back to about 4.5 billion years ago. It formed from the solar nebula, a cloud of gas and dust left over from the formation of the Sun. About 4.6 billion years ago, the solar system began as a large cloud of gas and dust, known as the solar nebula. Gravity caused the nebula to collapse, forming the Sun at the center. The remaining material flattened into a rotating disk around the Sun. Dust and gas in this disk began to stick together, forming clumps that grew larger over time through accretion, eventually forming planetesimals. These planetesimals collided and merged to form protoplanets. One of these protoplanets, composed primarily of silicate rocks and metals, grew to become the Earth. As Earth grew, it became hot enough for differentiation, with denser materials sinking to the core and lighter materials rising to the surface. The solar nebula, a massive cloud of gas and dust, collapsed under its own gravity, potentially triggered by a nearby supernova explosion. This gravitational collapse resulted in the birth of a protostar at the core, eventually evolving into our Sun. With the onset of nuclear fusion in the Sun's nucleus, a protoplanetary disk emerged, composed of gas and debris. Within this disk, particles collided and amalgamated to create larger entities called planetesimals. These planetesimals, measuring around a kilometer in size, carried on colliding and merging because of gravitational interactions, giving rise to protoplanets within the early solar system. The Earth's formation began with the gradual accumulation of planetesimals, which led to intense heat and partial melting. This process caused differentiation, where heavy elements sank to form the core and lighter minerals rose to create the mantle and crust. Over 4.1 to 3.8 billion years ago, the late heavy bombardment period played a significant role in shaping Earth's surface through meteorite impacts, potentially bringing water and organic molecules. As the Earth cooled, the first oceans formed from condensed water vapor. During its early stages, the atmosphere was devoid of oxygen and characterized by volcanic activity.